is now.
Good morning. You're watching KSLA News 12 now. I'm Celeste Lay.
I'm Dominic Bennett. Here's a look at our top stories this morning. I-20 westbound is closed between Texas State Highway 43 and US 59, just to the south side of Marshall. There is a crash that has forced the road to be closed in that area. We do have a crew on scene right now, so look for a different route going through Harrison County this morning.
A Caddo Parish grand jury has indicted a Vivian man for first-degree murder after he was charged with killing a reserve Vivian police officer late last year. Authorities accuse 58-year-old Nicholas Edward Alexander with shooting and killing Officer Mark Brock. Brock and other officers were serving Alexander with a warrant November 14th. They approached a home on North Pine Street. The district attorney's office says someone fired shots through the front door as officers walked up. The shots fired struck Officer Brock. They then rushed him to North Caddo Medical Center, where he later died. Alexander remains in the Caddo Correctional Center without bond.
And the Monroe Police Department arrested this man, a substitute teacher, Antonio Watson. They accused him of masturbating in a classroom. A parent reported the alleged behavior. A girl told police Watson made her and another student sit by his desk. She says he exposed himself and masturbated. Investigators found fluid on his chair and desk. They're consistent with the allegations. Watson faces one count of indecent behavior with a juvenile. His bond is set at $10,000.
And our sister station KNOE is partnering with the United Way of Northeast Louisiana to launch a family relief effort, helping those hit hardest by the recent winter storm. The storm knocked out power to more than 118,000 people, some for days, others for weeks. Local officials say clearing debris will cost tens of millions of dollars, and repairing damaged infrastructure could reach into the hundreds of millions. Many families are now dealing with lost wages, higher utility bills, the cost of replacing spoiled food, and major disruptions to transportation. The new relief fund aims to help ease those financial burdens as the community works to recover.
And Governor Landry has chosen a new chief of staff. Julie Emerson will replace Kyle Ruckert. The Homer native served 3 terms in the State House of Representatives and was the youngest Republican woman ever elected to the legislature back in 2015. Landry says she is a proven leader with a deep understanding of Louisiana's people and a commitment to conservative reform. She starts next week. All right, so everybody, we have our eyes on the weather because the Gemini Parade is set to roll on Saturday. Valentine's Day is Saturday, and the rain may rain on the parade.
Yes, it may literally rain on your parade this coming Saturday. Again, Saturday, not Sunday. I do want to emphasize Highland is actually looking good the next day. But yes, we're giving you more thorough details as to what to expect out of the storms here for Saturday. In fact, this is new this morning for the National Weather Service. They have put us under a marginal and slight risk of excessive rainfall and maybe a little chance of some flash flooding showing up early in this weekend. We'll talk about the timing and the details up next. Hey, good morning. Welcome into your first alert weather and traffic update. I want to start with traffic first on this kind of a morning because we do have an interstate close due to a traffic crash. This happened over 2 hours ago, and it is still closed at this time, so that's why we especially want to keep you first alert about this, because this sounds like a huge crash, unfortunately, in between Texas State Highway 43 and US 59. That is where the road is closed, in this red shade here. You can see the backup on I-20 westbound as all this traffic's being forced off at US 59. Again, this is just south of Marshall, Texas, going westbound out towards Longview. So if you're trying to get through Harrison County, trying to go westward out to, say, Longview, Tyler, or Dallas, avoid I-20. Meanwhile, on into the Shreveport, everything looking smooth there. Here's still for the morning commute. Same goes for the Jimmy Davis Bridge. Lastly, for Bossier, if anything, maybe a little delay northbound on Airline Drive, but that's all I'm seeing here at this time and place. Besides that, hey, weather update here for you. Hey, we do have a stray shower or two left in the morning hours, even seeing a light little drizzle in Sabine Parish here at this hour, but besides that, we're tracking on to one stray shower out in Columbia County, moving in some light to moderate rainfall pretty much momentarily down into Magnolia here at this hour. This is continuing to move south and east, and eventually this will be out of the Arklatex. That's the very end, the very end of our few little bits and pieces of rain that we've had throughout the overnight hours. Besides that, it's a dry day with temperatures you're waking up to in the 50s and lower 60s. Getting into the afternoon, highs are only in the lower 70s, believe it or not, on a mostly dry day. But all eyes are on the weekend, Saturday. That's when the storms come on in. We have scattered widespread storms, and I'm mainly just tracking onto the rainfall itself because we could get up to about 1 inch to 2 inches of rain. Hey, that's good for the drought. We are in a drought. We do need the rainfall. It's bad with the timing, unfortunately, again, for the weekend, because that's just a lot of rain in a short amount of time here for the first half of the weekend. I will say the severe threat, we've been watching that as well. That's staying on the low end, not on the higher end, but watch out for that as well. We'll hopefully have a little more closer details as to what specific threats we're watching out for a little closer even into the weekend. But it's specifically, watch out for the crew of Gemini here for this coming Saturday. Crew of Highland is looking so much better on Sunday. I think all the rain's completely cleared out once we get into around the mid-morning hours there for your Sunday. We'll have more thorough details on this forecast as it continues to evolve and as we continue to get closer and closer into this coming weekend. So, hey, stay weather aware with us heading closer into Saturday.
All right, planning to order McDonald's for Valentine's Day? The Golden Arches has something special for you. Mickey D's is giving away caviar kits. Each one has an ounce of caviar to pair with chicken McNuggets. And yes, you read that right. It is free. The kits are now available at McNuggetCaviar.com. McDonald's isn't saying how many they have, but at that price, they won't last long. And this isn't some marketing stunt. People on social media started pairing caviar with McNuggets. McDonald's just ran with it. So
let me go on here real quick.
I can guarantee it's probably not at our local McDonald's. We need to see.
I don't know. I don't get the hype behind caviar. What is it?
Caviar, it's...
You can't even explain it to me.
I haven't had it.
Okay, fair enough.
It's basically fish eggs.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've had something
good.
similar.
And
It's
they're
good
like
on
these
crackers
little
with
beets.
cream cheese. It's good. It's good. You have to have a taste for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I want it, but anyway.
I'm down to try it, but
I think we should get an order.
Okay, later on, closer to Valentine's Day.
You get it and let me know how you like it.
Okay, we'll report back to you. All right. You can stay connected with us right here on the KSLA News 12 app. Lots of things coming up here this morning, including our next newscast.
Which that'll be at 9 o'clock this morning.
And then right after that at 10:30, we'll have your First Alert with a breakdown. First Alert meteorologist Jake Lambright will be going over this weekend's chance of rain, looking a lot more thoroughly into that, specifically with how it affects your Mardi Gras parades again here for this coming weekend.
And every weekday at 7 in the morning and 9 at night, you can watch KSLA News 12 now. We will stream your top stories on the KSLA News 12 app, Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV. We're going to leave you with a look at traffic. Remember, if you are headed through Harrison County, a portion of that on I-20 is closed in the Marshall area because of a wreck in that area. So you're going to need to find another route.